Well, hello, dear patron. Welcome to your bonus podcast.
Hello.
We've got hello, Davis.
Hello. Hello.
I thought I was doing this all by myself. How nice. How nice. By the way, do you like my T-shirt?
Hang on a second. I need to see it.
Campus.
Oh, yeah. I like your background that says Yapfa.
Yep. Yeah, I like this. This is Campus. It's a French supermarket T-shirt.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm really excited. What I'm waiting for is someone to go, oh, which campus? And then I'm just going to be, oh, campus. As someone who did 12 weeks of university, that feels right.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, David, when do I open this?
You don't open it yet.
No. All right.
No. Wait.
Okay.
You wait. We will
the
open
sort of
that.
digging sound inside it is increasingly frantic. So I don't know.
We'll save that for a special. I think that will be possibly in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Is
it perfume? Have you got me Coco Mademoiselle? That'd be so nice.
That would be lovely, wouldn't it?
I bought David's daughter some perfume. That for her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's slightly weird. You're giving it to your daughter.
Yes.
For her birthday.
Yeah.
And I
but
bought
you
it
were
duty free
travelling
on a ferry.
Exactly.
That's press on.
It's not that I generally ask you as my dealer for perfume.
No. And it's not that I habitually buy your daughter perfume.
No. Which would also be odd.
Yeah.
So this bonus, here we are now.
I usually buy her. No.
This bonus. So if you can cast your mind back.
Nope. We've established that.
Last week, obviously, so last Friday's podcast, which happened on Saturday, because we were recording it at Yapfest before the Yapfest, my main podcast.
Yes. It was Outsider Audio.
Was Outsider Bands, exactly.
Yes.
Outsider Audio, the Bands edition.
Yes, sorry, yes.
That's right.
The only thing I really remember was I did an impression of True Grit. Because that had me in it.
Yes, you did.
That
was good. But I've got a few more tracks by them. And we're deciding, obviously, to put it out this week because also it does relate slightly to today's podcast. So first of all, though, we had Purple Haze last time.
One of my favourite tracks.
Which was one of your favourite tracks. Yeah, exactly. And I've got another cover. In fact, I've got two covers today. One of the covers is of the classic Wipeout.
Yes.
By the... isn't it?
I can tell how distracted you are by the voices in the hallway there, which most people can't hear.
No, exactly.
You have to
really?
have your headphones on quite high to hear that.
Okay, good. So, you can just hear it sort of.
Yeah. Why is he sending her perfume again?
It's probably a conversation going. Yeah, don't worry about David. He's just doing a podcast. He's not having a break.
Whatever you hear in there. That's great.
So Wipeout, obviously, by the what are they called? The Surfaris.
Okay.
I have a feeling that they didn't do a lot other than Wipeout.
Manufactured for the session. Immediately disbanded.
Again, it's a 12-bar blues. I mean, who do you know? One of the things we were talking about 12-bar blues before, and one of the things in my book of the neuroscience of music mentions is because there's a lot of stuff of recognition, and recognition is basically makes you feel good, and it makes you you go, oh yeah, I know this, so I feel good. And so 12-bar blues, being so many different songs, but one of the things it mentions is that, and there are certain, I think Paul Simon is cited as someone who considers timbre as the most important aspect of songs.
Okay.
And so when you consider that, it's like, well, obviously they're all 12-bar blues, but they're all massively different sounding because of how they're recorded and what instrumentation and whatever. And I thought, yeah, that is interesting, because actually it does sort of explain why you can kind of get away with it.
Well, yeah. I watched a really amazing YouTube video.
Oh yeah.
By a guy who at first seems annoying, and then you realise he's really, really great.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of that about, isn't there, on the internet? But he was really great, and he did a talk about harmonics, and I didn't know how it worked.
Oh yes.
So the analogy he used was, he said, if you imagine you play a bass note, like a string on a bass.
Yes.
And it vibrates, and its vibration is the length of the string.
Yeah.
Time, and that's a sort of the whole of that string wobbling.
Yeah.
But it's also wobbling at like the sort of halfway, like half that length.
Yes.
But then also thirds of that length and quarters of that length and fifths and sixths, so that you have, and those are harmonics. Those vibrations cause literally other notes to play while that basic root note is playing. Yeah. And
which is why when you stick your finger, when you just put your finger on the string in the very middle of the string, but don't actually push it down, you just like hold your finger, touch it, and whilst it's playing, then you will hear the octave above harmonic really, really clearly.
Okay, because two times the halfway point will give you a perfect octave. Yeah, and so this guy, he's called Andrew Huang. He explained all this brilliantly, and then he explained all the notes that you get. So the first harmonic you get, which is the halfway down the string, is a perfect octave. Yeah. But then you get a perfect fifth, and then you get a perfect octave again, I think, and then you get a major third. Right. And he's explaining that you don't like the sound of a major chord because of culture.
No.
It's like a universal law of vibration and physics that you are predisposed to like that noise.
It's natural harmony. Exactly, yeah.
That was the most staggering thing ever.
It's cool, isn't it? It's cool, isn't it? And it's why a major chord sounds good. But it's also to do with consonance and dissonance. So consonance is the fact that a root and a major third and a fifth sound so good together is because, as you say, because of the harmonics, and therefore the waveforms are all fitting together really nicely. Yeah. There's no beating. You know what I mean? It's like, so if you play a minor second, so if you play the C and the C sharp together, there's a lot of beats that are going on.
They're kind of fighting each other and
yeah. Which is why it sounds dissonant and nasty. Yeah. So it's natural, man.
Yeah. It was a real revelation. I recommend it. Andrew Huang explains it really, really well.
But the thing that's then quite mind-blowing about that is that actually the octave above is not exactly an octave. It's just ever so slightly out.
He goes into that, and he says actually the tuning is not completely perfect through each harmonic. No. But I kind of love that.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to...
That's just intonation. Just intonation. If you can tune something to just intonation, then you're basically tuning it to the natural harmonics. Yeah. And it sounds out of tune to our ears.
I know, but I feel like that's why I sing out of tune. It's because I'm vibing with the universe, man.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm not out of tune. I'm vibing with the universe. I don't know what you guys are doing.
Have you heard? Just reminds me of another Jacob Collier thing that he does. He did an arrangement of In the Bleak Midwinter, and he did a thing where, so he's obviously got perfect pitch and everything. Yeah. And he did a bit where he says, because he describes how he arranged it, and he said, and I went up here, and then when I went into the middle bit here, I just went a quarter tone up because it's like suddenly it's brighter. And it's all sung, you know. It's not. This is not like played in the computer. It's like he just sings it a quarter tone up.
A quarter tone up.
Yes.
Not a semitone.
No. He's just gone a quarter tone up. So basically, it suddenly sounds brighter, and he's just like, it's really good. And then I could come down a quarter tone when we come to this bit, and so that's massive harmonies that he's singing. and just moving up a quarter tone. Exactly.
He is extraordinary. You can see he's working on an internal clock that of a mouse, like, you know, or like a sparrow.
Yeah.
Like, we couldn't possibly match that. You know, when you watch like the aerial acrobatics of a blue tit on a bird feeder, the way they swoop and fly upside down and stuff. And you think, well, to them, their sense of real time must be kind of, left a bit, up a bit, that's it, got on the bird feeder. When we're just like, oh my God, look at that. He's the same musically. Yeah, I watched this thing where he went to MIT and they developed this software where he could play the orchestra in real time. He could send, they all had like iPhones and iPads with a web page up. And he'd be like, and he had a keyboard. And it like, I think one zone he could say, right, trumpets play these notes, flutes play these notes, violins play these notes, and he could move it around, like he could send different notes to them in real time,
right? And
they would just sort of play what he was asking for.
Wow! So he could play an orchestra.
Yeah. And you're like, what kind of mind can do that?
Yeah. No, he has a very unique mind. A very unique mind.
Yeah.
I mean, not unlike this next band. This band, I feel like, I mean, maybe he's in them. I'm not sure. This is a band called Lucky Charms, with their version. I'm going to put a picture of the album. This is a band from Fairfield, Connecticut. And I feel like this might be like a school band, maybe.
Cool. Love a school band.
But... no, I'm not sure whether it actually was a proper release. Anyway, let's check out their version of Wipeout.
Is this BO2?
This is BO...
1? Are we on 1?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, we
great. I'm sorry about that. Let's carry on.
Wipeout!
Oh.
Okay.
Definitely Jacob Collier.
It's in 23 against 21.
And the incredible thing about Jacob is he's got the drums in a regular 4/4. The guitars are in 5/4.
Yeah.
He did that with an orchestra. It was insane. But,
yeah.
But that was not that. That was.
He has done that before, where he's like sitting on the tube, where he says, oh, "Okay, I'm now going to beat 9 against 10 or something."
Oh God.
And I feel like that was close.
Yeah, that was very much a 9/10 feel.
Wow. Yeah. So
and some beautiful use of the quarter tones in the tuning.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Just goes to show anything works.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, he thinks he's all that.
I've got news for you, Jacob Collier. Wow.
So I've got another track now now this is interesting.
Go on.
Because in the podcast that we had after this, before this, in the middle of this,
not this,
of looking back, when we had Strawberry Rap with Strawberry Shortcake.
Oh yeah, I loved that.
And we learnt that her TV show music was written by Howard Kalin and Mark Volman from the Turtles.
Yes. Who ended up in Frank Zappa's band.
Who then became Flo and Eddie, or what they're called. Their original names were the Fluorescent Leech and Eddie, I think. Something like that.
70s.
Yeah. I'll find out what it was.
Okay.
Something like
no,
that.
It doesn't really matter.
It was the Fluorescent Leech and Eddie.
The adjective nouns.
And but they are the singers from the Turtles.
Okay.
And the turtles are famous for Happy Together, and after Happy Together, can you name any other hits by the Turtles?
I couldn't have named that hit by the Turtles, David. Don't tread on my eggs. That was one. Which Way's the Moon? And please don't soup my baby.
They had top 10 hits with She'd Rather Be With Me and You Showed Me. Yeah. But I don't know those. How tasty
lettuce is.
Happy Together, classic. But after Happy Together, they had a single called something about sleep. I've got too much notes about them. That's the problem. I can't find it. This is the B-side.
Is this Umbasa the Dragon?
Umbasa the... do you know, weirdly, it's called Umbasa the Dragon there, but we think it's actually called Umbasa and the Dragon. Okay. Oh, so the single was Sound Asleep, and this is the B-side to Sound Asleep. And at this point, you sort of think, okay, because the Turtles I wouldn't list as outside a band. I mean, Happy Together, it's a great hit. It's a big
God,
pop
yeah,
hit.
and I could sing it for you right now, no problem.
Yes, you could.
Yeah.
I can't see me loving nobody but you. Okay.
Ba, 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 ba.
Exactly.
It's a good one for me. No lyrics to remember. Ba,
lots of...
yeah,
exactly. Quite Beach Boys-y in their harmonies.
Yeah. Now, tell me, did Umbasa the Dragon come before or after Puff?
It came
the Magic?
after. After the Magic Dragon. Exactly. I don't know. It doesn't feel very related. So at this point, you sort of think, okay, I can see now how you got to the Mothers of Invention.
Right.
This is possibly slightly disturbing.
Okay.
Let's have a listen.
Well, before we do,
yeah,
I can tell you what Umbasa means.
Oh, what does it mean?
After some hasty Googling.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what language do you think it's derived from?
Oh, man, now you're just asking me awkward questions.
Just go for it.
Mbasa. I mean...
You're in a safe place. You're on the internet. It's very, very safe.
I'm going to say it's one of the African ones.
It's derived from Elvish.
Yeah. What?
Elvish Presley. No, Elvish. The primitive Elvish root, Mbasa...
Yeah.
Is to bake bread. The short U sound at the beginning means with or continuously. So Umbasa literally means our daily bread in Elvish, David, a made-up language that no one uses if there's any potential of them ever having sex with anyone, actually.
Wow. Okay, that's interesting, because the search for Umbasa on Wikipedia just brings up this record.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't feel that the Turtles knew that it was Elvish.
No, well, maybe it wasn't back then.
Yeah, exactly. Let's have a listen.
Okay. Is this 02? Two. God, sorry. Oh, that's pure Elvish.
Yeah.
Wow. And you were worried about your answer.
Umbasa not afraid of devil dragon hiding in jungle. Umbasa show you. Umbasa get him. I think you never had too much experience with dragons, but I can do it. I show women in tribe. I am bravest of brave. I can do it. Umbasa go, Buana. Umbasa! Umbasa! Umbasa!
Wow. Any old took in those days,
I can't see me loving nobody. Wow. How do you get there, you know?
Why do you get there?
Why did you go there?
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
Turning that into physical media.
It's like, well,
horsing around on someone's hard drive.
Yeah. We've had great success with Happy Together. What about this?
It's the new direction. Yeah, I mean, I guess I admire that. Sort of, rip it up, start again.
I guess, yeah. But
maybe. Oh,
but then you need to rip it up again, right?
Yeah, you definitely should have ripped it up a third time. Wow. Thank
so
you.
there you go. But to finish the Outsider bands, I have one a bit of another cover. Now, this is from a school band. I definitely know this.
Awesome.
This is from the Mexia State School Sunshine Singers.
Okay.
Whole album there. Look at them there. There's loads of them.
They look great.
They look good, don't they?
Yeah.
This is from...
Perfect 60s school there. Very much like the one I attended. Not in the 60s, David.
Do you want the full text of the front cover title?
Do I? Yeah. Oh, yes,
Unmatched.
I think I do. Yes.
Unmatched. Fantastic. Hello, world. Totally new. The Miracle album. Dedicated to the glory, praise and honour of God. Unbelievable,
God.
Original, exceptional. 5th album.
Do they mean God is unbelievable, original, and exceptional?
I mean, it's all good. They did. So there's a few sort of gospel-y ones there on this. There's Here Comes Jesus. There's Keep Me Beautiful. I feel that's got to be something to do with Jesus. I Believe. Amazing Grace. Put Your Hand in the Hand.
Of
Joy
Jesus.
is like the rain.
Of
the
Jesus.
God of miracles.
And Jesus.
He's not just a soldier.
He's a Jesus soldier.
But I've chosen a beautiful cover version of Dock of the Bay.
Of Jesus.
Of Jesus. Because there was that moment when Jesus was sitting on the dock of the bay, wasn't he? Watching the tide roll away.
Belching out fishes. Where'd you keep all them, Jesus? Don't ask.
So I can tell you, this is amazing. Sometimes there's just enough information, isn't there? I can tell you that the singers on this are Thornton, Marianne, Audrey, and Kathy.
Okay.
But the band,
all of whom had like 9 children.
So let's have a listen to Dock of the Bay. It's a beautiful song.
Sure.
With some beautiful whistling. Let's have a listen. Yeah.
Oh.
Sitting in the morning sun.
Oh.
I'll be sitting when the evening comes.
Oh no.
Watching the ships roll in. Yeah, I'll watch them roll away again. Yeah, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, we sitting on the dock of the bay, we're wasting time. Sitting here resting my bones, and this loneliness won't leave me alone. 2,000 miles I rode just to make this start my home. Yeah, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, we sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.
Dum, dum,
Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum. Is that a plagal cadence they stuck on the end to make it sound a bit more religious?
Can't hurt, can it?
Oh, man. Sorry, can you give me the names of those singers one more time?
So it was Thornton.
Thornton.
I believe Thornton was leading that one. Marianne, Audrey, and
Why
Kathy.
was he singing like that? Why was he singing like that? I think it was
So, you know,
trying
like
to
dog
yodel.
owners. You know, when dog owners do their
Yeah.
dog's voice. That's a dog owner doing their dog's voice.
sort of in a Scooby-Doo way.
Yeah. Do your Thornton voice. Oh, I love my food. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, I want to sit on the couch. And they chuckle away and they love him. And their house stinks of dog.
Can you do the whole of Dock of the Bay like your dog?
It's not God, it's dog. It's brilliant. If you play the record backwards, they are classic. Hidden message.
Yeah. Do you think that's a good point, actually, though? Because I've got some audio about satanic messages in rock music.
Amazing.
Would it not have made sense to just combat that with some praising God backwards in
what they
music?
should have done was release a satanic album.
Yeah.
To please all the Satanists out there. But then if you play it backwards, it says, praise Jesus, please
God is
consider
wonderful.
donating to your nearest jumble sale. Yeah.
That's the thing to do. Why didn't they
do that.
think of that?
We should do hidden messages that are utterly benign. I like that. Always wash our hands thoroughly.
Yeah. Be careful when running with scissors. Yeah, so there you go. That's that. Now listen, though.
Listen. Imperative. Oh, hang on. David.
What? Yeah. There's an extra
one
bit
more
of
bonus
audio.
track, and you said we've had all that. Wait,
we
a minute.
have.
But Katie's Kitchen is over, David, and my heart is broken in two.
Katie's Kitchen is over, but
She got shut down.
I have a replacement for Katie's Kitchen.
What?
Yeah.
You got a new puppy? After we shot Thornton?
So I thought, Woman's Hour is very popular, isn't it?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm terrified.
And in the 60s and 70s, there was a corporation called the Mark Century Corporation. And they produced loads of jingles and loads of production music for radio and some time fillers, what you call time fillers.
Okay.
And this is from an LP of minute-long segments of a strand called For Women Only.
Wow.
I've got a nice picture here, this of some 70s women.
Yeah. They don't look depressed.
They're so happy.
Yeah.
Look, they're on the phone. They've got
Everything.
different coloured dresses.
Yeah, that match the phones, is that right?
Yes.
Amazing. I've always wanted to
that's
have
the
a matching
dream.
phone and dress.
So we're going to hear from a new expert.
Oh, gosh.
And she's got some really interesting little magazine pieces, I would say.
And remember,
about the world.
fellas, if you're listening to this podcast, this
Yeah.
next bit is not for you.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Oh, God. Love the tune. Wow. Da-da-dam!
Amazing.
I love
Amazing
that.
bit of facts there. Did that sound all right to you? Because it sounded very strange in my headphones.
It was a little hot,
Oh,
as
okay.
they say in the audio industry.
No, that's fine.
But
As
it
long as
sounded great to me.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, no, it sounded like it was being played.
It sounded like a very
underwater
depressed
to me,
woman
but-
reading stuff out. No, they didn't sound underwater.
Okay, that's good. No, it's a nice piece of music as well, isn't it? I like it.
Yeah.
I think you'll grow to love that in the same way.
Definitely.
That you do.
Definitely.
Katie.
It's fun. It's spicy and frenetic.
Yeah. And she covers all sorts of topics.
Yeah. Is she British or American or
Evelyn Allen. I'm feeling she's American.
I honestly couldn't tell. That's great. So it's Women's Minute.
Woman's Minute.
Woman's Minute. We'll have another Woman's Minute.
Exactly. Sorry, that's all we can give you.
Yeah.
Not an hour,
I think
just a minute.
that's about right. I think... I don't know.
So, she covers all sorts of topics. We've got, like, budget and the future and fashion and, all sorts of things. I mean, it goes in depth in some cases. Well, in a minute.
In a minute. Which is as much as,
Yeah.
Wow. Well, Davey, you did it. I didn't think anything could replace Katie, but she's just... Honestly, just stick her in the skip out the back. She's an empty husk to me now. I'm all about the Women's Minute.
Also, we're moving on because Katie, I mean, bless her. I think that's probably the 60s. I feel like this is more like the 70s.
Yeah.
She's hip. She's with it.
Yeah, it's perky and fun. And just keep popping the Valium. Amazing. Oh, Davey, thank you.
That's all right.
Well, we've had a wonderful time, some of us, and it was a lot of fun.
Yes,
but all fun has to end.
Oh no!
Yeah, because I say so. Thank you, Patreons. I will be thanking you in the main podcast next week with a shout out with your name and everything.
Yeah.
Your support means the world, and it's nice to be sort of back on track, kind of.
Yes.
Davey, I love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
I was about to say I always will, but I think it's important to keep you on your toes. So I'm going to say it's conditional.
One day, I might not.
It could just poof, evaporate, just like that. So keep your eyes out. Oh my God. What a lovely note to end on.
Don't rely on it.
I do.
Because...
Oh God,
that's good.
No,
that's
I really love you. Okay, I'm going to stop. All right, bye. Have a good weekend, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.